Welcome back to Three Bitches Reviewing. We're your hosts. I'm Kelcie, and I've seen Doctor Who a million bajillion times.
I'm Bree, and I've never seen it.
I'm Brady, and I've seen it twice-ish.
So, if you didn't notice, we did not have an episode last week. That's because we had some technical difficulties.
My bad.
But it wasn't even your bad. It was the power's outage's bad.
My computer, I'm assuming, had a power failure, and the SSD was connected to it. I was not connected to a uninterrupted power supply. Nor did I have backups of any of our footage. So very smart from me. But I've since bought a battery backup.
Yeah. So we lost all our footage that we had filmed. So we're giving you 4 episodes that we're reviewing today. Special. Start off the new year, right? But no, it's cool because honestly, there's not too much to say about these episodes. Right. Where does she pick to go? Somewhere awesome. So, starting off with the first 2 episodes that we had watched, The Rings of Akaten. It was directed by Farron Blackburn, written by Neil Cross, and it premiered April 6th, 2013. The Doctor investigates Clara's past, finding nothing unusual, but discovering that her mother died when she was young. When he returns to Clara, she requests that she be taken to see something awesome. The Doctor takes her to the Rings of Akaten, a ring system orbiting a large planet where the local religion believes life began. The society's currency is items of sentimental value. Clara runs into a young girl named Mary Gallel, who is about to be sacrificed to the festivals of offerings to appease the old god. The Doctor and Clara save Mary and discover that the old god is really a parasite of memories and sentiment that lives inside the large planet. Clara offers it her treasured leaf that caused her parents to meet, and, as she points out, that there are infinite possibilities to every choice, she defeats the parasite. And then we also watched Cold War. It was directed by Douglas MacKinnon, written by Mark Gatiss, and it premiered April 13th, 2013. The Doctor and Clara attempt to land in Las Vegas. However, the TARDIS instead lands in a Soviet submarine in 1983 and takes off without them. To the Doctor's surprise, he finds an ice warrior, the famed Grand Marshal Skaldek, who had been thawed out of the ice after 5,000 years. However, Captain Zhukov distrusts both the Doctor and Clara and has Skaldek chained up to prevent damage to the submarine. By Martian law, Skaldek now considers that humanity as a whole has declared war on the Ice Warriors. The Doctor tries to convince Skaldek that he and Clara are peaceful. When Skaldek believes no other Ice Warriors are left, he exits his armor to begin forensic analysis of human bodies. Skaldek tricks Lieutenant Stefashin into revealing the circumstances of the Cold War and prepares to start an alternate timeline by firing off a single nuclear missile. However, Clara manages to convince him that it would be wrong to end innocent lives, just as an ice warrior ship arrives and retrieves Skaldek. Out of danger, the Doctor's sonic screwdriver tells him the hostile action displacement system has been activated and sent the TARDIS to the South Pole. Hardy har har. So, starting off with The Rings of Akaten.
Yeah.
So this is like Clara's first true adventure out into time and space, and where does she pick to go? Somewhere awesome.
That whole opening scene was so theater, bro. It was so theater. The spin. And then, like, where do I go? Please. Like, it fits y'all, but also, like, why am I watching a play?
Yeah.
I'm watching a play right now. And then, somewhere awesome.
What? You're so right. It does feel like a play. Like, that's how you would need to project to an audience 300 feet away.
Literally. You know? And the moving and the dramatics. And I'm like, okay, please.
And, like, we talked about this, but it's giving Tumblr 2010, which is when this was, so like it tracks.
Yes.
But like it was just feeding into it way too much where it is dated now.
Yeah.
Like back in the day, like when it came out, like, yeah, sure, people were eating it up because it was like, oh,
That's
that's
what
like
we want right now.
the whimsy twee, like the new girl
Yeah.
vibe and stuff. But like a little too quirky sometimes, a little too much.
Quirky. Very theater.
Very theater.
But like not bad. I'm just like, I'm cringing a little bit. A
Yeah.
little too much.
It's like just a step too far, especially after having Amy and Rory and how like just them.
And plus, when they were being their silly goofy, it was like a normal, like, here it's just very elaborate, it feels like. Mm-hmm. Especially them two together. I mean, literally, they feed each other. The freaking theater vibe. Mm-hmm. But anyways, it was fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I did like Clara in this episode.
Yes.
Seeing her with the little girl. And like,
That was
on
so
her
sweet.
own. And like, like, she's Clara, so she does her little, like, I'm curious, but I'm not afraid. But also, like, let me help you.
Mm-hmm.
So I liked how she bonded with the girl, but...
And it makes sense because she's like a nanny.
Yeah.
And her past version of her that we've seen also was a nanny. So
Yeah.
that kind of tracks.
Yeah. So it was really cute. I like that. Mm-hmm. And then... Oh, can we talk about it real quick? They needed their little, like, hovercraft or whatever. It was like, you need to get something of sentimental value. So he, like, has his little...
Sonic.
And he's like,
No, actually, I need that.
like, that man can't build. Like, he built a whole TARDIS
Yeah.
before. So, like, you can't build a little Sonic again. But for her, this is my mother's ring. Your dead mother, who you have nothing from. Like, you just have a ring. He's like, sorry. Bro,
Like,
that
he
man is so
doesn't-
selfish.
Like, he doesn't have Amy's glasses that is sentimental to him that he could have grabbed and given. Like,
yeah.
no, let me have my companion that I don't really even know.
Yep. Give the most sentimental
Sacrifice.
thing that she has, basically. When I can just make a sonic screwdriver, I can give the glasses, get new, like...
Yeah.
So that man was so selfish in that moment. I literally wanted to, like, punch him in the face.
Yeah.
I know later we get the ring back, but, like...
But
that's
still,
not the
you don't
fucking
know
point.
that.
Yeah.
And, like, I feel like this season, after he's lost Amy and Rory, I truly think that the doctor has switched off his humanity switch. Like,
Yeah.
Vampire Diaries. You know, like,
Yeah.
he has lost all sense of empathy to where, like, he does not care. And we see that in the next couple episodes, too. Like, when, we're in the center, the journey to the center of the TARDIS, like, you're just trapping these guys in here, like, what? We'll
And
get
it really
to that.
wasn't even to
but
save her. Anyway,
yeah, like, just so much like that. The doctor truly is, like, scary.
And it tracks, obviously, because, like, I finally found, like, my family, my actual family again from, like, my actual family. And I lost them.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, that's gonna hurt. I'm gonna put up some walls. I'm gonna distance myself again. But also, I can't be alone. This is, very, what are you? Very mysterious. That's fun. I'm gonna keep you. But, like, cannot have you get to that level again. It makes sense, but it's just like, dude, reel it in, babe.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. But, yeah.
It's just frustrating because, like, I don't like where Clara's going. I'm not a huge fan of her character. And I also don't like where they're taking the doctor. And, like...
Music to my ears.
It's, like, kind of interesting to see him being an asshole and, like, being aggressive.
I'm glad it's with Clara, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But it's... I don't know. It just doesn't feel like what I'm used to.
Yeah.
Because, like, she's so, like, just one note. And, like, it's a good note. Like, I know I'm hating on her, but, like, cool. I like you, But as a companion that we're supposed to see, like, intimately and have you as a whole, like, character with complex things, I need more. You know what I mean? Like, we got that from Amy in, like, 2 seconds. You, I'm like, okay, you're fine, cool. Like, you were giving, like, a side character because it's just, like, your only, like, personality trait. Like, and then being with the doctor, I don't know. It's, like, too silly.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And, like, it's just not realistic. And obviously this is Doctor Who. It's not supposed to be realistic, but and I can't remember if I talked about this on the episode that came out or in one that we lost, so I'm just going to say it again.
For sure.
But the companions are supposed to represent us as viewers, in my opinion.
Right.
They're supposed to be the human aspect. And they're supposed to be scared. They're supposed to, maybe try to put on a brave face in front of the doctor to try to impress him and, all this. They're supposed to have that empathy that the doctor's lacking.
Yeah.
And I feel like Clara doesn't bring those characteristics as a companion, because she may be scared for like literally 2 seconds.
Ooh, and that pissed me off too. We'll get there.
And especially in Cold War, where it's like, yeah, she's scared, and then all of a sudden she's completely fine. Like, it's not even her putting on a brave face, in my opinion.
Right.
It's like, she's just fine. And I do think that part of it is, you know, the writing. It's not, you know, the actress. It's like, it's the writing.
Yeah.
In the character of Clara. But it just, she doesn't feel real. And I don't know if they were just trying to play into like this, oh, she's still mysterious. Is she, you know, who is she? Is she human? Is she not? But like, we find out like, yeah, she's human. She has a mom and a dad.
Yeah.
Like, the doctor, you know, it just...
And like, I like that they're trying to be like, okay, someone that's like sort of similar to him in a way.
Sure.
That he can't like, you know, not bully, but like, you know what I mean? Like, but... Also, you are human. And we get like, you can still be, you know, like, I'm very similar-ish to the doctor in my confidence and whatever. But like, I need to have other emotions because I am human. Now that we know, human. Like, you're not giving like a normal person, because like, there's multiple, like, I'm scared of this. This makes me angry. This disgusts me. Like, we're just getting like tiny bit scared, but super curious, but like confident. And it's like, that's it. Yeah.
Again, that's why Donna is the best. Because she's so confident, so herself, and not like, she sees past the beauty of things and sees things for what they really are. But then she also is like dealing with all these very human things.
Yes.
Like, she has like self-worth problems, and like she's genuinely scared and worried and sad, and like she cries and
she calls the doctor out.
Yes.
Seeing, going back to the episode, I can't remember what it's called, maybe Planet of the Ood? Where they're like, where they're
singing and she cried.
Yeah. David Tennant and
Catherine
Tate. They're amazing actors. Like, it's they can go from being happy and then immediately to sad, and it feels 100% natural.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like with Clara, it doesn't. Like, it just feels fake.
Yeah.
And then Tennant is this weird, like, he's really the most like neurodivergent doctor we've gotten so far. So like, he's not what we're used to. Like, he's very much unique on his own. And it's
Tennant or
Matt
this
Smith.
one.
Sorry,
Okay.
Matt Smith. Yeah. So it's just two weird things.
I know.
Happening. Like, one on their own might be fine.
Yeah.
But both at the same time feels weird to me.
Right. Because Matt is very like, or this doctor is very like neurodivergent coded for sure. And then so like, there's also like a, not shallowness with that, but just like, because he doesn't have that, he can express his feelings fully and like have all of those like we seen Tennant do. So it's like, okay. And then when you bring another like seemingly shallow person like Clara, where you don't see all those faceted emotions, it just gives two, like, their partnership is just,
it's very flat.
Yeah.
And I feel like maybe it's like not really the neurodivergent part for him. Maybe it's just like, I feel like we're just seeing, he's going through a lot of turmoil that we're not seeing.
Yeah.
Like, he's dealing with a lot of stuff mentally that we're not led into. And so he's going through these like emotions and going from one to the other and like acting erratically.
Yeah.
But it's hard for me to see a justification because I can't see what he's thinking.
Yeah.
You know?
And like, when you do get it, it's like in those little choices he makes sometimes, but like, you have to piece those together to be like, oh, now I really see it. But like, just watching it, it's like, this is just getting kind of flat.
Do you think that we would have benefited from seeing 11 by himself a little bit more? Like, maybe, you know, he hasn't picked Clara up yet. And we see like a moment, like a couple more moments of him trying to like figure out who she is. Because like at the beginning, we did see him like looking through her timeline. But it was more about Clara, which, you know, it makes sense. We're trying to figure out who is Clara and like what is her backstory. But do you think we also could have benefited from seeing the doctor kind of like maybe have a little monologue where he talks to nobody because maybe he's talking to Amy and Rory, you know, in his heart, you know, like he just needs to talk.
Yeah, like, I think we should see moments where like he breaks down, either angry or crying, or like he's, you know, let me figure this out. And like, Amy, what do you like realize, like, I'm not here, and then it's like, to see him like try to cover back up because like, no, I can't touch that. You know, like to see those moments of weakness and like he is grieving, but also trying to like cover it up with this like
new project, mystery.
Yeah. So like, I just need to see that part of it too.
I feel like the first season with Matt Smith did such a great job of kind of getting away from Monster of the Week kind of thing, like giving you a complete story.
Yeah.
And I wish that they would have leaned into that more this season and just kind of, leaned into his struggle and like see him by himself. Because we never see him show emotions when he's on his own. And I feel like going through a self-discovery journey would be really interesting.
Yeah.
And then like dropping hints of Clara. You know, maybe she's not like the main companion in a couple things. Like maybe she's just like a weird side character here and there. And then he keeps noticing or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like
I feel like every time we talk about it, we come up with new storylines.
I know, but it's like all better.
Higher eyes.
Because like literally it'd be cool to see him by himself trying to be like, no companions. I'm grieving, but I'm trying to like, you know, find a new distraction. And then like everything he sees Clara as like a new character or whatever. And it's like, it's so weird. But not as in like a, let me talk to you and like bring you around with me. But just like, okay, you're cool. Let's go do this now. And then like, I'm on this planet. And she's like right there. And like,
whoa.
Okay, but like you see him do his own thing, but he keeps seeing her and like figure it out, like just him on that journey of trying to find her and figure her out.
Yeah.
You know, like then you can see like his turmoil, his grief, his building up the walls and breaking down sometimes and like really trying to piece together this, but also recovering from that.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay. Did you like the singing in this episode?
I thought you didn't like this episode because before she told me between these two episodes, like one I really liked, one I didn't, and I thought it was this one that she didn't like. Turned it on to not.
No, I like this one. I don't like Cold War.
I'm like, but the singing was fine.
Yeah,
it was chill. It was fun.
Super talented.
Super talented. Love that. I was kind of confused. I think we talked about it in that previous video that didn't get out. But like the singing, the 100 years or whatever, are they singing the entire time and then she gets sacrificed and that's when a new person is born and they start learning the song until the next like event? And so it's like every time like, oh, I got appointed the new singer or whatever because the last one died because of this ceremony that they always have. Like, so do they live 100 years? You know what I mean?
I don't know, but I think they do, like, it's just kind of, like, up to chance if the god decides to devour them, I guess. You know?
Like, if they did it well enough, like, if they fed it enough.
Yeah. So, I don't know, maybe the previous one was, like, an older person. I don't know.
Yeah. So they may have done this, like, singing event thingy, like, multiple times?
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of reminds me of the Dalai Lama a little bit, where it's, like, when the Dalai Lama passes away, they find a new one.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Really? Yeah. Like
I don't know anything about that.
They find somebody, like they try and find where they were reincarnated.
Yeah.
So they try. Yeah. Every Dalai Lama is
it a new baby?
Every Dalai Lama is supposedly the same person.
Right.
Reincarnated.
They talk about that in Mort.
Hey! Shout out, Ben!
Shout out, Ben! Just like a little...
Mort.
It's the Discworld. The one I'm reading right now.
Yes. Yeah.
There's like what, like he's going to get his soul, and then he's like, "Oh, actually, yeah, no, I'm gonna go get born again." I think there's a couple down the street having a
Shout out Dalai Lama.
Anyway, okay. So, what did you think of like the kind of fake out where it was like, oh, like this guy in the cage,
that vampire, or
the vampire
zombie
isn't actually the god,
Mm-hmm.
and he's like the guardian of the god or something. So we have to keep we need to sing to keep the zombie asleep, because if the zombie wakes up, he's like the alarm clock for the god.
Yeah. So we gotta keep everybody happy.
Okay.
It's like Elon Musk to Trump.
gotta keep them happy. Oh. Okay. Moment I did like. Well, potentially. But I saw the potential in it. I could have really liked it.
Okay.
Was when, kid, take her back. I'm not gonna leave you. Go. Okay, but Clara goes back with the girl, and they're there, and she's like, "We gotta stay at the doctor." And then you see her like think about her mom to like give her strength because she's scared. She's like, "My mom was always there. And she told me like I don't know whatever she said about the scariness, whatever."
Yeah.
I like that we saw her be afraid, sort of, and then she got the strength from that to go.
Yeah.
I just wish we saw her actually scared.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, okay, didn't even realize you're scared right now.
Yeah.
Until you thought about your mom. And only because you talked about it with the little girl about like, when I'm scared, I think of my mom. Da 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 da. Mm-hmm. So there would have been a potential to see her like actually be scared and be like, no, you're right, mom. Fuck, okay, I gotta go.
Yeah.
So I was like, yes, that's what that happened. But I just wish we saw her be scared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish they kind of brought more like flashbacks to Clara's parents because like we had that intro scene and we're playing on the leaf being very important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it would have been cool to like see some parallels and like have like a certain event kind of remind her of her mom or her past or something that like influences her decision. Like we could see that flashback and kind of gain some new humanity and see how she's using her past to shape her decisions.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that was a bit of a missed opportunity.
Plus the leaf was so important that you would probably want to like see like why.
Yeah, and just like really hammer that in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the fact that this is the last time we talk about Clara's parents for all of Clara. Like, what do you mean? And we had talked about this in a video you didn't see because... But this is also an issue with Clara, is that all the other companions that we truly loved, they had a familial connection on Earth. Mm-hmm. And, like, that's what we were missing with Martha. That was one of our things that we were like, oh, like, we're missing that. Like, she has it, but it's not strong. Mm-hmm. But we had it with Rose. We had it with Donna. And then with Amy, it was like, okay, well, Amy and Rory, like, they kind of have each other. So it's like they have their own separate thing away from the doctor. So, like, it kind of worked there. But, like, here, Clara's dad is still alive. But, like, she doesn't talk about him at all. Mm-hmm. And, like, after this episode of, like, oh, my mom, like, she's still always with me. And, like, but then never speaks about her or thinks about her that we as viewers see ever again. And this, like, her mother seems so important to her.
Yeah.
Never brought up again.
And then you would think, okay, my mom's so important to me that I gave up her ring and the leaf. Like, maybe at the end she goes and sees her dad. Or, like, we see her, like, she's like, nah, I need to, like, try to reconnect. Whatever happened there. But, like...
Yeah.
Family? Do you gave up, you know, them two to create me and love and da-da-da. It's like, mom gave up everything to save the day with this. Let me go see my dad. Like, you would think, like, that would be, like, a...
I feel like that'd be really cool because then it's like I lost this leaf.
Yeah.
I need to go home. I need to like be with my dad. And,
yeah.
Like,
yeah.
the other person who remembers my mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that would be a great little, you know, tension point for the doctor. Mm-hmm. Oh, she's going to be out of my sight. What if I'm going to lose her? Or, you know, whatever. I feel like that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like a building moment for her to see like, oh, she's human. She wants to go see her dad. Or like there's tension there. You could see that. Like just to see another side of her. Like, I'm uncomfortable, but I want to see my dad. Or like I go to him and about to go knock on his door, but like whatever happened, like I can't. But like you still go see your dad, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And like there's a future companion who does have a dead mom, who their storyline with the dead mom is integrated really well in the story. So it's not like they don't know how to write that.
Yeah.
Like they definitely do. Because like Next Companion is like we see that like.
Yeah.
And these writers have done it in the past.
Yeah. With Rose's dad. Like.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Donna's mom and grandpa.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And well, I guess we didn't really have any family for Amy and Rory, did we?
Really I mean, we kind of had her like.
When we had Rory's dad.
Yeah, and like her mom and dad weren't really.
But it's because they had each other and they were like the family aspect.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. But regardless, this episode, the highlight, the thing that makes the rest of this episode worth it is the monologue from the doctor, where he's talking to this god and he's saying, you know, like, I have lost so much. Like, I have done like so many things and I've loved and I've lost and all, like, just this monologue is so beautiful. And this is where Matt Smith shines. Anytime he has a really powerful monologue, like emotional, he fucking kills it every time. And this one was no different.
The only thing.
No.
Solid. Okay. Loved it. But the only tiny thing is just because we got that little that theater vibe at the beginning. It's just slightly connected that to me during this monologue here. No. But it was like, it was such a good, like, I was like, yeah, I love this. But also, like, now I'm kind of seeing theater still in it because I got that at the beginning. So it's like double whammy for me in this. But it was still very good. But yeah, a little bit of theater.
I don't know.
In a great way.
I felt it.
It was good, though. It was really, really good. It was strong.
But, because, like, he's like a god himself, too, which is, like you kind of see this parallel. And
is he the oldest person, like, that we've seen, besides the head?
Oh yeah, the face of Bo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you not know?
But, like,
yes, the doctor is like over 1,000 years old.
Like 1,200 years old. But like, since any character that we've seen thus far in the New Who, is he the oldest?
I don't know. Like the Slovene, or not Slovene. I always say Slovene. The alien or lizard. The lizard people. It starts with an S as well.
Solarian.
Yeah, Solarian.
Oh my god!
I don't know like how old they are technically, because I know like they've been in hibernation and like all that, and then,
but like he's lived.
Yeah, I don't know, and like technically the Daleks, I don't know, or like Cybermen, like how does that?
True.
So I don't know how that compares for age.
But in a humanish more way.
I would think so.
Tight. So yeah, he really is like a
except the Master. Well, the Master's dead though. That we last saw.
He was fine. The last time I seen him.
He was like, you know.
But yeah, he's kind of the same there. Wait, where was he? Where was he this whole entire time?
Huh?
Up to that moment, the Master.
Where was the Master?
Yeah.
He was. Remember, he had the fob watch. He was on, like the very end of the world.
So was he there the entire time? Like, as that old guy for that one? You know what I mean? Like, or is it times weird?
It might be in Classic Who where he was. I think he, like, hid away, though. Like, he was not in the Time War because he was too scared, and he hid away.
But he's been living that entire time.
Yeah.
Okay, for sure. Tight.
What would you rate this episode?
Probably, 5.75.
Really? I don't remember what you rated it last time. I don't remember what I rated it.
I didn't go a 7.5. It was either like maybe a 6. But I'm just like, actually no, because then I remember what you said to like bring it up, like Clara and the girl, that relationship, the doctor's monologue.
Yeah. Clara wasn't as cringy in this one.
She wasn't as cringy in this one. I'll do 6.
Okay. What would you?
I'll do 6 as well. Like, it was kind of nice.
Yeah. I think we both agree.
I liked a lot of moments.
No, he wasn't in this one. Remember, he was sick.
It was really?
Yeah,
well, I don't know.
Oh, it was.
Yeah, you were sick.
So I was like, oh, okay, good. At least he can be here. Okay.
Yeah, it just doesn't feel.
Oh, in the face, in the.
Oh,
that's another thing I forgot to say. The face in the
planet
thing.
The god
literally looked like the Mummy. If y'all seen the Mummy with the sand, I hate that. That looks so. I hate when they do that because I feel like they did that in the next one too. If you know what I'm talking about, we'll get there. But like, I hate that face.
It just looks like a big pumpkin.
I don't even like very dramatic. Like,
okay, well, I give this episode 7.5. The monologue really gets it for me.
You love a good monologue.
I love a good monologue. That is the theater girl in me.
She does.
I just thought it was so powerful, and I did like seeing Clara kind of step up and like, you know, like have her little monologue too. I thought that was pretty powerful, and like how, you know, she could believe that like her parents' lives like was the most important thing in the universe, because like that's true to her.
I like that. Yeah,
you know, I think,
that was
and that
sweet.
was like human to me.
Yeah.
And then I did like, you know, the relationship that she was able to forge with the little girl and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. I loved seeing all the different aliens.
Yes,
on the planet.
because it gave me Star Wars.
Yes.
I love that.
Yes, which was an inspiration for them in that scene. Yes. And like that,
did love
we've talked about that before, how we always, like in these alien planets, like that's what it's missing.
Yeah.
Is like the aliens.
And the times where they could have had like multiple different, they're like, there's like 3.
Yeah.
Instead of like, we see different.
Yeah.
And,
And
like,
they had
one
so
of
many.
them looks exactly like humans.
Literally. Yeah. But no, this one was really cool to see.
Yeah,
all the
so
different
many.
types. Yeah.
So I thought that was a highlight. So
True.
the like set design, the costume design, I liked the singing. I thought it was really cool,
True.
well done, and the monologue. So
Yeah.
7.5 for me. Actually, you know what? 8. I'll give it an 8.
Damn.
I'll give it a 6.5.
Yeah, I'll raise mine. Fine.
6.15.
Oh, yeah, I'll go to 6.5.
Tight.
Hey, he will. He'll do it.
He'll do
I'll
it.
do it.
All right. So then Cold War. Now this is where it all went downhill for me.
But I like this one more.
No, it was boring.
Because how it was filmed. I love the colors. I love the different like angles and what we're getting. Like it felt like ooh, this is like a movie production. I love that.
I also liked it more.
Yeah.
I think also because I like history and stuff. And
Oh, same.
I know
I hate
what happened in
history.
the Cold War.
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
interesting.
No, I'm sorry, guys. Well, I smell like a soldier, and so do you. Well, I don't smell like anything, so I guess then I have to go in and talk to him.
Clara, I hated Clara in this one.
Yeah.
Not hated, but like damn near hated.
Did I pass the test?
What did I do? Really? I did good.
Oh, and then even in that last episode, do you think the doctor was testing her with the giving the sentimental item to that vendor
because
with
she
the
didn't
bikes?
get it back.
I don't think
I think he
so.
was just being selfish.
Yeah.
No.
I think
And because
that's,
she
like,
said the name, they were
childish.
like, we want to give it to her. And he's like, oh, tight, look.
Hey, cool. Yeah.
No, he's selfish as fuck.
Yeah. No, Clara to me is so cringy in this episode. She's so unrealistically not human.
You're telling me you saw humans disembodied, right? Which the doctor's seeing it, and he did. We'll talk about that. But like you saw human bodies disembodied. Mm-hmm. And you're like, great moment where you're like, oh my God. They pull her back, da da da.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. And she's with the other guy, and it's like, sorry, just like, wow, it's kind of scary, da da da. And then it's like, what's gonna happen? We're gonna be all right. Okay. What? Like, I was like, oh my God, this is it. This is what I needed. She's like shocked and scared and like, oh, okay, this is actually fucking real. Like, traveling with doctors and just fun and games. Like, this is bodies disembodied on the ground. Like, you know what I mean? And then it's just like, we're gonna be okay. Okay, yeah, we're good. And then she's just good for the rest of the episode.
Yeah. I don't know. To me, this episode's just boring because it's like whenever they're trapped in a spacecraft, in one spacecraft, I hate
it.
that. 42, hated.
Yeah, it was
this
good.
one, I hate.
fun.
Like, it's so boring to me.
I love when we're underwater. Me and the ocean, we're locked in.
But like,
You're
it
telling me we're
didn't
in there?
feel like the stakes were high.
True, I
because
will
of
say.
that, you know?
I will say. I think 42 did obviously a better job there, but like, yeah, because I forgot, I was gonna say we crashed or whatever. Mm-hmm. And then like, that wasn't really the main thing.
No.
There's like, oh my God. Anyways, there's an alien, like, we're at the bottom of the fucking ocean.
Yeah.
Like, broken down. Yeah, and it wasn't any type of urgency about that.
Oh, but we did have a stat cast.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, this was a stat cast. We had the
Liam
guy.
Cunningham.
Yeah.
He's from Game of Thrones, obviously.
You also had Tobias Menzies,
Tobias
who is in Outlander. Holy mother of God. This man is a phenomenal actor, and I hate him because of the character he plays and how convincingly. But then he plays the complete opposite in the same exact show.
Feels like two
and you're
different
like,
actors.
two different actors.
Yeah.
Phenomenal, man.
The guy from Challengers, the one with Zendaya and the tennis.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Josh
So-
O'Connor, right?
Sure.
Was that him?
Yes. Right?
I think so.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because like I seen him and I was like, is that him? But sometimes I'm like, I always do that. And then I saw another guy in the show and I'm like, okay, maybe it was just him. Come to find out, no.
No, it was,
Yeah.
yeah.
Challengers. I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, strong.
So strong cast, but just to me boring.
Again, it's a movie. And, you know, at the end of the day, this is like a movie. This is a history movie.
I feel like there was no history though that was being told or affected. This is what we talked about when we first talked about it. It wasn't like history. It could have been set absolutely anywhere.
Yeah.
And it would
During
not
any
have
time.
any time. And it would not have changed the storyline.
Yeah.
At all.
Because, like, oh, this is during the Cold War? Like, that's the only vibe. That's...
Like, it literally could have been set absolutely anywhere and it would not have changed the plot of the story at all.
Yeah.
Because you can blow a nuclear missile anywhere at any time. They've done it before.
Yeah.
With the actual Slovene.
Yeah.
When they took over the government. Like, literally any time.
Yeah. To me, the only thing... Okay, I think it's just because I liked how it was filmed and the colors that I'm just like, oh, it's so strong. But not really. But, like, that part was so good. But, yeah, it could have been filmed anywhere during any time period. We could literally just be popped into a submarine. Cool. You know?
Or a flying train.
Or...
And this, because this is literally copy and yeah, I told you about it last time. Of a future episode called the Orient Express.
Yeah,
the murder on or Mummy on the Orient Express. It's literally copy and paste of this, but let's just put it on, you know. And like they even have the kooky like conductor guy in that one, and like the kooky
like scientist guy, whatever guy. Yeah,
same character, like. I don't know. I just don't like this episode. And also, so the Ice Warriors, they were a classic Who alien. And if you see pictures, like they have Lego hands. Like the original.
That is a Lego character.
Get him.
That's so funny.
But like they definitely kept the essence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they just definitely made it better.
Yeah. And then when he took his mask off, tiny little head, and then we saw him either was in that moment or when he was like in the shadows.
Had the claw. That's another thing Clara just, and then it's fine, it's Joe.
and then seeing him like talking, I'm like, he literally looks like the mummy thing again. I'm like, dude, you're supposed to be like, I'm one of the killers of the... Like, I'm so hardcore, and people are scared of me, and I'm been classic Who, and da-da-da. And it's like... like, I was like, dude, that killed any type of intimidation, any type of whatever. Hey, don't ever take that mask off. That was terrible.
Yeah.
And I also would have liked to see... Because when we first see them, you know, Matt Smith, he's like... Oh shit, I know them, you know, back in the day, like, Ice Warriors, like, okay, we're hinting back to classic Who. I would have liked to see their, like, history kind of show in here, like, I know you, I know of you, or, like, we have history specifically, or, like, have that tension there. To
like, how the Daleks automatically, like, you knew they faced each other.
Yeah, like, that has something here.
That episode with 9, phenomenal. When we first met the Dalek.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, he's, like, about to kill it.
Exactly. You feel the history and, you know?
And, like, you know, when I first watched it, obviously you, and you, like, we've never seen classic Who.
Yeah.
And you instantly feel like that is your worst
enemies. Yeah.
And,
like,
not
here...
that we needed that intensity, but, like...
Exactly. But just know, like, oh, okay, we've dealt with each other, we know of each other, and it's just like, oh, it's you, And I'm like...
Okay.
Like, how cool would it be if, like, if the Ice Warrior didn't know that the Doctor was in the ship.
Right.
And, like, gets to a point where they're about to kill Clara, and Clara screams for the Doctor, and then, like, he freezes.
Yeah.
And then, like, realizes that the Doctor's on board, or something like that.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. You have something up.
Oh, this was Stanislav Petrov. He was... basically, like, they said he saved the world. He was... Let me just read this off for you. In September 1983, during the Cold War, the Soviet nuclear early warning system, OKO, reported the launch of an intercontinental ballistic missile with 4 more missiles behind it from the United States. So the Russians thought that we were nuking them in 1983. And he suspected it was a false alarm and decided to... wait for confirmation. That never came. So he kind of ignored protocols. and decided not to launch retaliatory nuclear missiles at the U.S.
Wow.
Yeah. So, like, that's a really cool story, you know, in Russia, in the Cold War. Like, you could have done something.
We could have played
Yeah,
with
with
that. Yeah.
Like, if we're gonna have a history episode, let's have a
Bring the
history episode.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I want.
Yeah.
Even as someone who doesn't, like, love history, like, this would make me love history.
Yeah, like if we're gonna do a history episode, you can do the history between the Doctor and his, you know, the other alien, plus the history of that we're actually in, and having both of those.
And, like, maybe it was paralleled. Like, maybe, you know, the Ice Warrior was, like...
Yeah, like, oh, it's a false alarm. We tried to
Yeah.
get you. And, like, okay, I will, you know, give you the benefit of the doubt. Same thing in this situation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Missed opportunities.
A lot of those.
Yeah. To me, it's like it's a little bit of lazy writing. And like, you know, Mark Gatiss wrote this episode, and he's supposed to be this guy who loves history, and like he likes to, you know, he wrote the one with the Dalek and Amy where I forget what it was called, but the guy it was with Churchill. And the guy had the like he was made Dalek or whatever. Yeah. Like that was a history episode that he really wanted to write because it was history, but like that also gave me nothing historically.
Like, oh, okay, Churchill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, like, if you're gonna write a history episode, like, and if you're so passionate about it, like...
Play on those same themes.
Exactly.
I feel like Mark Gatiss kind of struggles to incorporate character arcs into his storylines, where it just feels very focused on the monster.
Yeah.
And then, like, with a cool backdrop.
Yeah. But you need substance to it.
Yeah.
Guys gotta stay acting. Great actor.
Great.
I really do like some of the stuff he's written, but yeah, it's, in comparison, just
Yeah.
It's not as strong.
no.
So what do you have any other comments you want to talk about on this episode?
No.
Last quick thing. When the alien guy is like hiding in the ship, whatever, and then he like, you know, talks to that one guy and he's just like, so I'm imagining him. So what I'm gonna have you do is go and tell them, like, what are you doing? Like, why are you just...
They love the dramatics, these aliens.
Because, like, pretend like you're pulling up his head, or, like, it should have been more like he's walking around him, like, do you think that I... You know, like, one of those dramatic things, but instead it's just like, do you think that I would mess with you? It's just like this. Like, the entire time, I'm like, bro, you're... bye. Like, that whole monologue, that, like, scary, whatever, that's meant to be you're looking at him, walking around, or you're coming up closer to him. You know what I mean? Not just, if you don't do this, like, didn't like it. Anyways.
What do you rate this episode? I'll go first. I'll give it a 4. 3. I give it a 3. I hate this episode. It's boring. I literally, when we were watching it, I was like not even paying full attention because I hate this episode.
Yeah, now that we've talked about it, this is like a 5.
Damn, I was like, towards a 5.
It's kind of average to me.
Yeah.
5 for both of you?
Yeah. 'Cause it really does fall flat.
I just like the colors and how it was filmed, but yeah.
Yeah,
that's just not enough for me.
They could have done...
There was such potential there. I forgot, last thing, sorry.
Yeah.
The doctor, when the dismembered bodies, he just like, yeah, I dismembered him. It's so crazy. Anyways, like...
See, but it works for him because he's 1,500 years old.
It works for him, but it also shows me like, oh, bro, you've fucking seen things. Like, you're kind of like, how's that not phasing you? Like,
yeah. Like, he's definitely put on that, like, wall of...
Yeah, like, that just shows, like, that scary depth of him. Because how are you seeing that horrific stuff? And you're just like, crazy. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Yeah, so I thought that was a perfect moment to show, like, so much in just that small little instant. So I'm like, no, the doctor's kind of crazy. How the fuck? Yeah.
Absolutely. Agreed.
Anyways.
Okay, and then we watched the next 2 episodes. So, Hyde, it was directed by Jamie Payne and written by Neil Cross, premiered April 20th, 2013. Thinking empathetic psychic Emma Grayling may be able to shed some light on Clara, the doctor goes to 1974, where Emma and her future husband, Professor Alec Palmer, are investigating a ghost known as the Witch of the Well in Caliburn House. After the house grows cold and the message "Help me" appears, the doctor borrows Alec's camera and uses the TARDIS to take pictures of the mansion's location throughout time. Thanks to this, the doctor learns it is not a ghost in the pictures, but a time traveler named Hilla Tokorian who got stuck in a pocket dimension. She's running from a hideous creature. The doctor quickly constructs a device that amplifies Emma's psychic abilities, creating a portal to the pocket dimension. Emma cannot keep the portal open long enough for the doctor to escape. Clara manages to persuade the TARDIS to briefly fly through and collect the doctor, who hangs onto the exterior and is dragged back to reality. The doctor explains Hilla is a descendant of Emma and Alec. The doctor realizes another creature was inside the mansion, and its mate was the creature in the pocket dimension. He quickly returns to save it. And then we watched Journey to the Center of the TARDIS, directed by Matt King, written by Stephen Thompson, premiered April 27th, 2013. The TARDIS is picked up by a salvage crew, knocking Clara into the depths of the TARDIS. The doctor promises the Van Valen brothers the salvage of a lifetime to rescue her. The doctor locks everyone in to save Clara. Clara runs from a molten creature and discovers the TARDIS library, where she finds the doctor's real name. Reunited, everyone races to the engine room, which is damaged by the Van Valen's magnograph. And the doctor reveals the molten zombies are their future selves, resulting from staying too long in the room housing the Eye of Harmony. The doctor and Clara arrive in the engine room, where he confronts her about her other lives. Clara has no clue about her other lives, making the doctor happy to know that she's not the one responsible. Clara asks the doctor about his name, and the doctor sends a remote control device to his past self through Time Fisher so the earlier doctor can send the TARDIS to a different location just as the Van Valens detected it. This rewrites the moment the Van Valens pick up and damage the TARDIS and erases Clara's memories. So, starting with Hyde.
Yeah. Strong episode.
Strong episode. And I feel like this is where Doctor Who shines with a small cast. Mm-hmm. One kind of basic plot of like save, like mystery, save.
Haunted house.
Haunted house.
Yeah.
Period. Great. Mm-hmm. This is one, however, that did not need the alien creatures.
At all.
At all.
Yeah. Like it literally could have been a ghost. Or just like it's something from another, blah, 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 whatever. But like, this is about us.
Yeah. Also, the girl who's playing the empath psychic, Emma Grayling, she is from Called the Midwife. She plays the lead in that. Yeah, Jenny.
Yeah. Cause I was like, I know you from somewhere. I've never seen that, but like I know.
Yeah, love her.
No, I love the relationship between her and her little like professor guy or whatever. Like
that was cute.
That's so cute. I love that.
Like we could have focused more on that. Yeah. Instead of the alien. Like,
and then just like because she has these powers or whatever, like we could have explored that.
Yeah. Yeah, Jessica Raine. Mm-hmm. But like, because you had talked about this when we filmed it last time. It took away all the stakes of him being trapped in this pocket universe and Clara like having to plead with the TARDIS to go get him. Yeah. For him to just go back again and save the monster. Yeah. Like
there was we had all this build up, this like, oh, it's actually this girl, I'm gonna go save her and da-da-da-da. Like I got trapped and brought her back and whole time it's like she's a descendant, like, oh man. Wow. Like great. So let's go back and there's like a love story. Like we had to tie those two. Like there was just no, like it literally took away from the entire episode. Completely unneeded. Mm-hmm. We didn't need another type of love story type thing. We already had the psychic lady and the professor guy. Like we did not need that at all. It just literally it like ruined it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then also, are they trying or not trying to hint that Clara and the like? Is there a romance in there? What was the point? I don't feel it. I feel like after like the first maybe episode that they were in together, where like the doctor brought her flowers to her bedside and all this, like, and they kind of had a little flirty moment. Like we haven't gotten any other flirty moments since then, and it to me feels very platonic.
100%.
And him just being like, you're intriguing me because you're mystery.
Yeah.
And that's all he cares about.
But, like, are the writers, like, are the viewers supposed to be like, we see the hints. Like, yeah, there is. Like, the writers put in, like, okay, let's put these little hints at, like, there's kind of like a romance. Or is there just supposed to be, like, nothing?
Because I don't see it.
Because I don't see it, but I'm like, is that on purpose? Like, are we supposed to have that idea? Because, like, why do we keep putting in these little weird things?
Yeah.
Because Clara gives absolutely nothing.
No.
Like, no platonic.
Mm-hmm. The only thing, and let me tell you, this is what pisses me off about Clara.
Mm-hmm.
You're telling me this girl, who's only traveled with him 3 times that we've seen.
Mm-hmm.
And the 3rd time she saw dismembered bodies and almost got killed.
Right. But you're telling me that this woman, this empath psychic lady, she's putting on this helmet to, like, send the doctor back into this pocket universe to get the girl, where the doctor even says, like, yeah, it's gonna be painful, sorry.
Yeah.
She's in pain. She's obviously holding on as much as she possibly can to, like, keep it open so that the doctor, who's taking his sweet-ass time.
She is screaming.
She's screaming. And when she breaks it off and the doctor doesn't make it in time, and Clara says that she didn't do enough, that she needs to get her ass back up and go back and do it, with no sort of sympathy or empathy at all for this woman that she just met, sure, but, like, if I was Rose, you know she'd be like, oh, fuck, we need to get the doctor, but not blaming this woman who's obviously just been through traumatic pain.
Yeah. She would be like, doctor, oh my gosh, and then, like, are you okay? No, she definitely can't. Like, just stay here. I'll figure something. Like, she'll go a different route immediately. Not, what the fuck, dude?
Blame you. Like, that to me is Clara.
And you do not have the history to have built this, like, huge emotional bond to just, like,
where you would get mad.
Where you would get mad. Like, you don't even realize just your emotions are so high that, like, we have to save him. Why didn't you do it? Like, you know? And then, like, come back later, like, I'm sorry, that was too much.
She didn't even apologize later.
No apologizing. No type of any, here's, like, a thing for you. Like, in a way, trying to apologize for just nothing.
Like, nothing.
Yeah.
At all. And this was the episode. So this was written by Neil Cross, who he hadn't seen Clara yet other than the little bit that she was in Dalek. And he really wanted to write this, like, old-fashioned scary episode, like, kind of the murder, whatever. Haunted house, thank you. And, sorry, I'm trying to find. So this was the first episode that Jenna Louise Coleman filmed as Clara. And again, the writer had only seen her acting as, like, a version of Clara, I guess you could say, in Asylum of the Daleks, in which she played a different but mysteriously linked character, right? And this episode had to be edited because her lines made her sound too bitchy. Quoted, bitchy. And I'm like, she was still too bitchy.
Yeah.
Because what do you mean that you blame this girl that she doesn't know? This is where I cannot connect with Clara.
At all.
At all. As a viewer. I can't.
It just doesn't track with what we've seen, what we know of her. And, like, okay, I get it. You didn't have any prior, but, like, why would you go that? Like, I don't really know this character. Let me just write her, like, in a normal kind, like, you just, like, why would you go, let's just be as bitchy as possible? Like, you don't even know who she's like, really.
Yeah.
So why would you write it like that? And then even though still, seeing her now, it was, I don't know, did not track.
I remember we kind of talked about this in our other version when we first talked about this. But we kind of came up with this idea of, like, the way that they could have made Clara super intriguing and still, like, quote unquote different than the normal companions was to make her a kind of twisted character.
Yeah.
Like, to kind of make her, like, she has her own agenda. Not that she's evil.
Right.
But, like, maybe she wants to use the Doctor and his TARDIS and the ability to go into time and space anywhere at any time to her own advantage.
Yeah.
And kind of, like, I forget exactly what we said, but it was like along those lines.
Yeah, where it was like, she's not evil per se. So she's like very similar to the Doctor, but also she's like, well, if we can mess with time, why don't we go, let's kill Hitler? Why don't we save our family? And it's not in like any type of evil way, but it's just like, we have the means, let's do it. You don't want to do it? Okay, let me slowly kind of get the TARDIS to like me a little more because I want to end up taking over the Doctor's position so I can, you know what I mean? So it's like...
Or like kind of start manipulating the Doctor a little bit.
Yeah, to kind of change him into more like what she wants. So by the end, that arc is like, wait, the Doctor would never like decide to do this with Amy or with Rose. Like, this is way different. But he's like, no, Clara's influencing me in this way that like changes me, like a negative way, but like just maybe more selfish.
Yeah.
So it's not still like evil, but it'd been just cool to see like she's actually taking him towards this side, and it's not very, you know what I mean?
Yes. And like especially with our viewers that have seen obviously all of Clara and knows where her story goes and stuff, I feel like there are points where that could have fit in, like with the okay, if you know crew,
right?
Look at me. That moment, I love that moment. It's twisted Clara as fuck, but like I love that. And that would have fit. Okay? And then the very end, I'm sorry, I hate where her storyline goes, like where she ends up at the very end, but that would have tracked for this kind of storyline because like taking the long way round. Right. And she got what she wanted in a way, you know?
Right.
So it would have worked.
Yeah. And it would be cool to see a new dynamic from like, this is the love of my life, this is my best friend, like this girl that whatever, blah. And then like, my family, and then just lost so like every all the points, love, best friend, family, I'm so broken that like I'm taking in this person like, oh, interesting, but also if you didn't lose them, you would have seen like, oh, this is a red flag.
Yes.
Like, I can't travel with you. No, you're not seeing that. You travel with her, you start to turn into that more detached, selfish,
which he's already doing.
Yeah.
Like, especially in the next episode of Journey to the Center of the TARDIS, where he puts these 3 guys into complete danger. Mm-hmm. And it's so scary. Like, he's so scary.
Mm-hmm. And it's not even to save Clara. It's to get the answer to his mystery.
Right.
So, like, to see that would have been cool. Like, she's not evil, but to see that, like, morally gray really shine between this dynamic would have been so cool.
Especially because I consider the Doctor pretty morally gray.
Yeah.
In a lot of ways.
Right. And to see, like, not the companion that always kind of has to bring him down, but, like, what if they kind of go with him? Yeah. Like, let's see that,
I think that would be so interesting.
Yeah.
I think they should have made Clara a psychopath. Like, really lean into that because I'm seeing those traits in her.
Yeah. Especially after he did lose Amy and Rory, and the first thing that River says to him, like, oh, there can't be 2 psychopaths in the TARDIS. Like, that's why she can't travel with him. And for him to kind of like not even realize that this new companion has those similar traits to maybe River. And
like maybe he was just like, I just need comfort and it's mystery and like, well, you're similar to River. Like, okay, let's do that. She won't go, but like, you know what I mean? Like that's what takes you down that kind of reckless, selfish path. Like that would have been so cool to see that arc, and then seeing him try to have to like realize like, oh, wait, you're actually bad for me.
And then maybe like he has to sacrifice her in a way. Yeah. Like put her down, like have this
like this is my fault. I always do as companions, but I should have seen this from the beginning.
I need to let you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
I looked up the core traits of a psychopath.
Right.
Tell me if this reminds you of anybody.
Shit.
Impression management or superficial charm. Inflated and grandiose sense of self-worth. Pathological lying / deceit and manipulation for personal gain. I don't see those ones as much.
No, I'm not that one.
So again, I feel like they could have made into that. Lack of remorse or guilt. Shallow affect, coldness, and unemotionality. I don't feel that too much, but like the
scaredness part, where she lacks of
yeah,
and we'll get into that too. Callousness and lack of empathy and failure to accept responsibility for one's own actions.
That is so 100% her.
Yeah,
and like I'm sorry, the people who love Clara, you can't deny that that's not her. Like you, especially in the later episodes, like with that, with Danny. No, don't even. I love you guys.
And then it also says impulsivity, sensation seeking, and risk taking.
Absolutely her.
Irresponsible and unreliable behavior.
Period.
Financially parasitic lifestyle. I don't think she's paying rent. And a lack of realistic long-term goals.
Period.
Like, we don't see enough of her, right? But this could really be her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's so shallow right now. Like, that could fit her.
Yeah. So, like, a couple of them, like, I don't see. But, like, a lot of them are there.
There's,
like,
potential for that to grow even worse.
And that would make this next episode... What's the next one again?
The Journey to the Center of the TARDIS.
Yeah, it would make that so much more impactful.
Yeah.
Because it's, look how she manipulated the Doctor into using these people.
Yeah.
And, like, how he's willing to do this for her.
Yeah.
Someone write fan fiction right now and then send it to us.
Yeah.
Rewrite every single episode of Clara into this new light.
Yeah.
Honestly, evil companion, or at least morally gray.
Yeah.
So interesting. Have a Doctor kick a companion out.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
And because here's the thing, we know that it works because look at the Master.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And then you guys know we love them. We love them. At least I do. Just wait. You just wait. It's coming up.
All right. Ooh, coming up.
And we love it. You know who I'm talking about, right?
Yes.
You love them.
I do. Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Huh?
Yeah.
I do remember something. Yes.
And that's how you know it's good.
Wow.
Yeah.
You'll eat it up. You'll eat it up.
Wow.
No, like actually though, like, I love her so. I love them so much. No, it's fine. It's not her. It's not her. She, her. What do you guys rate this episode of Hyde?
You missed the orange spacesuit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, brought that back.
Little reference.
Yeah.
Was that the first time Matt Smith wore it?
Yes.
Cool.
Okay. Anyways, overall though, I still like the episode minus the monster aspect.
And I like that the TARDIS doesn't like her.
I like the start of the layer. I'm gonna give this one probably a 7. 6.
Wait, no, I'm like the episode where the beast below with the machine that like turns
Yes.
into the I just get angrier.
No, because I like the haunted house. I
True.
the empath and the professor type like dynamic there, and it's like a scary kind of feel. It's just like the alien part.
Yeah.
But like I really like that.
So wait, what's your final? 7?
6.75.
6.75? Brady?
5. It's kind of middle of the road for me.
Yeah, I was maybe 5.5.
For me, it's like I'm watching the whole season, and these just feel like fillers to me.
Yeah.
Like they don't really contribute to the story.
Yeah, because like
especially the next one.
And oh, that's crazy. But like this one, it's like the whole reason he went to them was to talk to the empath about, oh, so like Clara, and she's like, she's human. She's a human girl. And then that was it. He got his answer for that period. And then you had this whole rest of the like.
Yeah, that was like the only plot advancement.
Yeah.
Was she's normal.
Like
in the eyes of a
empath. Yeah. And then he still doesn't really believe her though, because he's still like, he needs more.
6.5. I'm gonna get her.
Okay. The next one, Journey to the Center of the TARDIS. You didn't like that one?
No, I did like that one.
Oh.
But I feel like it doesn't push the plot at all for me.
Oh.
Because at the end they kind of say,
oh,
everybody
right.
forgets.
Right. Yeah.
This episode never happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing ever happened. We never interacted with these people.
Yeah.
The TARDIS is fine.
Yeah.
Clara doesn't know anything.
True.
Yeah.
Okay. Here it is though, for me. Point by point. The Doctor is a cinnamon roll who could kill you.
For sure.
100%. How scary for these guys to go in and he's like, yeah, salvage of a lifetime. Come on. Yeah, you're locked in now. You're going to help me or we're all going to die.
An hour? No. Let's make it 30.
20 minutes. Okay, terrifying.
Right?
And then Clara just wandering around and she ends up in the library.
Mm-hmm.
I do like though that she got to see like, Amy's like little TARDIS and
Yeah,
and
I
then,
did like seeing the TARDIS like rooms and stuff there too.
Yeah, seeing like all the different rooms and how it did have that similar vibe to when Amy and Rory were kind of lost in there, like that it had that continuity, but it added to it.
Yeah.
I love seeing the inside of the TARDIS.
I know we said it in that episode, but so we can say it here. How did Clara stay in the TARDIS, get deeper, while the Doctor was just outside it? When they were in the same room when they exploded. Yeah.
Well, and then my theory is that the TARDIS was like, oh, gotta save my doctor, but like, fuck Clara, because she doesn't like Clara. The whole reason they crashed was because Clara couldn't drive the TARDIS or couldn't fly the TARDIS because the TARDIS didn't like her.
And like, the TARDIS is gonna explode, everyone's gonna die, or like whatever, but like, sure the Doctor's good.
Yeah. But like, oh wow, Clara.
Clara?
Yeah, TARDIS does not approve of this relationship. Clearly
that would have also played into the Morley Gray, because then she has to be like, she's trying to like split us apart.
Yeah.
But I need to get her on my side so I can like be the Doctor or whatever. It's like to see that like low key there.
Yeah. And then the Doctor's like, I need to solve this puzzle and I need to figure her out.
Like her? That's so crazy.
Yeah. So interesting.
That would be so good.
But whatever.
Also, missed opportunity in my head was that when we saw the like lava people, whatever those things were, I was like, yo, what is, like, I felt like this would have been a good thing to see, like, how dark the Doctor is. We saw it was like, we're all gonna die in 30 minutes. Oh, shit, okay. Whole time is just because, it's not really to save Clara, it's just because I need the answer to what Clara is. Crazy. 2, I was like, are those, like, because, like, before a long time, I was like, do companions ever get lost? You know what I mean? It's like, what if those were, like, lost companions? And
like the essence of
like their essence of them, or like something like, or when Tennant, he had put those people in like the mirrors and the scarecrow, like what if it was something like that and then they got loose because of the crash? Like it would have been so cool to see like the Doctor is not actually that good of a person, like that's like he's fucking deranged. And then so like missed opportunity there, but also how did he know that those were them? Because he was like, don't ask questions,
right?
Yeah, she's right there. How do you know that? I can't tell you. You know what I mean? Like, how did he know that was them? Yeah.
I think because he knows that he doesn't have any, like, creatures in the TARDIS. And I think...
how long of this episode did he know that the fuel was leaking?
Yeah.
And he knows that would bleed times together.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, because, like...
Did he know from the very beginning when it crashed, or only when he entered?
Yeah.
Or...
I think...
Like, when he saw him, he was like, oh, that makes sense with this.
Yeah, in my head, it was when he saw it. Because he didn't actually put a timer of self-destruction on. Like, he told them that to give them the incentive, but he didn't actually do it. Because he didn't want to hurt them, you know? So I think that he wouldn't, like, maybe. Because, again, Doctor's still deranged and, like, crazy and fucked up. Yeah. But I don't think he would have put them in that amount of danger if he knew that the time vortex, whatever, was leaking.
So maybe he was just trying to like be a bit of a dick.
Yeah.
Because they used this illegal thing
to
capture their ship. And
it's like a little bit of a punishment, but not where it could have killed them.
Yeah. So do you think the Doctor was just ignorant of the risks?
Yes. And I think he was blind, like he put his blinders on because all he could focus on was, I have to get Clara.
I need to get my mystery.
I need to get my mystery. Yeah.
And he doesn't admit to it. Like he doesn't admit to that being a wrong decision or
no, but I think that works for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's so like you're fucked up and selfish.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah. Wando's also super fucked up. Like I was like, that's genuinely insane.
The worst part.
The trio.
The brothers.
The brothers. Oh, with their cyborg. Whole time, that's their little brother. That he got in an accident. Ooh, he was supposed to be captain. What if we kind of like make him our slave because he doesn't have his memories? Make him think he's a cyborg.
Put a little sound box,
and then just pretend like.
Yeah, the fact that he was supposed to be captain that whole time.
Yeah,
and he's our little brother,
and he's still human. And like when he gets hurt, he's like, "Just saw it off. I'll get a new arm." Like, it's fine. And they like can't even say it then either.
Yeah.
Until the Doctor like is like, have a little decency.
This is the most fucked up like scenario we've seen, and I feel like in this entire show, I'm like, 3 brothers. The older 2 was like let's just make him our slave, our little, pretend he's a robot, he's our little slave, then we can be the captain, we can do what we want. And they literally treat him like shit. Like,
and then go and collect things for them.
Yeah.
Put him in danger. And then at the very end, when, all of that was erased, and then just, I've got a little bit of decency.
And then the doctor doesn't even, like, obviously knows, because I had asked her before, I was like, would he remember all of this? And she's like, I'm pretty sure. It's like, okay.
I don't think he would.
Yes, he would, because he doesn't have to worry about Clara anymore as much about the mystery, because he knows that she didn't do it on purpose.
So
he knows of.
So next episode, he's under, like, he knows, like, okay, she doesn't know anything because I remember her saying, or whatever.
Because he asks her, do you feel safe? Again, he asks her again because...
Oh, because he knows.
Oh, yeah. Because he had asked her when, they were on that cliff.
Yeah.
And she was like, right now, no.
Yeah.
But then when he asks her again, after her mind's erased, she's like, yeah.
So he knows.
He knows.
He remembers. Oh, shit. The two older brothers, younger one, they're using as a slave, lying to him. If this was Tenet,
yeah,
he knows now, right? He's going and liberating that little brother.
Yeah.
He's going and making sure that he's safe over the other two, like, the truth gets revealed. And, like, they can handle their own bit, but, like, the truth is going to come out. I'm not going to let him just live as a slave. And him just goes off. Probably doesn't even think about them at all after that.
And this is where I swear, this is like kind of like Vampire Diaries, where he switched off.
Yeah.
His humanity switch, like his empathy switch, is on off.
I feel like these last two episodes have just shown how dark the Doctor is.
Yeah.
Like, the little as a slave and lying in memory, and they're just using that, and we're just gonna, all right. That's insane. I was like, that's fucking dark.
Yeah. Yeah. This is like the downhill for him. After losing everything. It's like that was the last straw, losing his family, like his new family for real.
Yeah.
It's crazy, but it's so
insane.
good.
Yeah. No, that was good.
Okay, or any other comments on this episode that we want to discuss?
It frustrated me that the Doctor wasn't defending the TARDIS when they were collecting the living metal. He was just like, don't do that. And then they followed him. Just let him keep it in his backpack.
But also, low-key, what if he was like, I know the TARDIS isn't going to let them do it, but, like, does he know how far the TARDIS will go to protect it? Like, what if he's like, the TARDIS could probably kill you guys or mutilate you. But, like, in his head, so he's just like, just gonna let him do it.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
That's a good point.
Like, what if it's like that too? And it also shows how dark he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I had the same thought. I was like, why is he not protecting it? But I'm like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Big red button.
What?
Is that what it's called? Big red? No, it wasn't red. Was it? What did it call? Big button? That was what was on her
Oh.
Or big friendly button.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are we rating it?
I did like seeing the inside of TARDIS.
I did.
That was really fun.
That was really cool.
Oh, another comment.
Oh.
She's reading the book. The book on the Time War or whatever. That's just out. That's just there.
And she flips to the middle and immediately finds a spot and says, oh.
Doctor's name. Got
finds
him.
a part where it says the Doctor, a.k.a. full name.
We're not going to talk about that? How was that just there? He's like...
And the Doctor let her come in and see it. But
the Doctor didn't let her, the TARDIS did.
The TARDIS did, yeah.
But, like, before he even said that, right? Like, how are you having that out when it's like, no one could ever know my name, could never say that, like, no peep. And then it's like, there's a whole book with my name on it right there.
Well, I will say, I don't think the Doctor's necessarily concerned about people knowing his name. It's more of like, that's a version of him that he doesn't connect with anymore. And the whole like, oh, Doctor Who has to do with Trenzalore. And then the question will be asked on Trenzalore. So at this point, it's like, the less people know my name, probably the better, because when or like at some point, I'm probably going to end up on Trenzalore, whatever that is. And the question will be asked. He doesn't know what that means 100%. Like, what are the details of it? So, like, there's that aspect.
Also, who wrote that book? If everybody in the Time War died.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The Doctor, I guess.
Yeah,
Like, if
the doctor in his
he wrote
diary.
it, though, why would he write his name if that's like such a...
Yeah, I know.
Because he needs it. It's his diary.
And then how does she know that that's the Doctor's name? Because does it really say the Doctor, a.k.a. the Doctor?
I don't know.
It's like, how do you know that's him?
And was this the TARDIS basically telling the Doctor, get rid of her or I'm going to tell your secrets?
Because she knows nothing of the Doctor. So how would she even know, like, oh, based on what he's told me about himself, that has to be him? No, she wouldn't know that. So how would she know that's him?
The other thing, and I'm just going to throw this out here. Do you think that the TARDIS is knows where Clara's going? And this is actually the TARDIS preparing Clara
Like breadcrumbs.
for her future, whatever that may be.
That could be. Because when we saw the TARDIS as a woman, she just, like, knew things, like, from times different for her. Okay.
So maybe she's just preparing Clara for the journey she knows Clara will go on.
All right.
But then time got rewritten.
She don't remember anything.
Uh-oh. Nothing happened.
Unless something happens to where Clara will remember.
Because, like, wouldn't the TARDIS know that, like, all this is going to actually not have happened?
I don't think the TARDIS knows everything.
The TARDIS knows everything. The TARDIS is above time.
Wow, that's
Is time.
crazy. She is time.
She is time.
So, the Doctor remembers.
Yes.
Right.
Clara does not.
Correct.
Does the TARDIS?
I actually think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
I imagine it have to.
Yeah, but I don't know if the TARDIS knew that was going to happen, though.
No.
Maybe not, yeah.
No, the TARDIS knew.
Okay, so what do you rate this episode? I'd rate this one...
I'd give it a 6.5.
That's exactly what I was going to give it.
Because I love exploring the TARDIS.
Me too.
And I do like seeing the evil side of the Doctor. I like
Same.
that.
Me too.
Just, again, it's one of those things where it's like, in the scope of the season, I don't like how everything was just kind of erased. But like as a standalone story, I think it stands well on its own.
Yeah, I'd say 6.5 as well.
Same.
Because, like, missed opportunities, but also just how it was written and, like, what it all kind of means and, like, the ramifications of everything was still, like, all right, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Like, the questions you get, 6.5.
Okay. Okay, so thanks for sticking through with those 4 episodes. I know that was kind of a lot.
Yeah.
But we do only have 3 episodes left of the season, not including the 50th anniversary. So we'll be watching the next 2 episodes, The Crimson Horror and Nightmare in Silver. Crimson Horror is good. Nightmare in Silver, I don't know, it's not my favorite. There's some good parts to it, though.
Are these the last few episodes of Matt? Because this is going to be, like, this is his third season?
Third season.
Yeah. In my head, this is the last of Matt.
You think? How do you think he's gonna go?
I have no idea. Because, like, what's his name situation?
Right, we still have to wrap that up. I will say the last episode is called The Name of the Doctor.
So something with that.
And then you have the 50th anniversary.
What does that mean? And then, like, is he gone in the 50th? Or is this just he's gone and I don't know.
Yeah, because David Tennant transformed in a special.
Yeah.
Brady!
What?
Oh, wait, yeah. I thought you said spoiler.
Jeez! Spoiling yourself.
Cut that out.
Yeah, I have no idea what's gonna happen with the Doctor. Clara? Are we seeing? I guess we have. No, we know. I know. We see her more.
Yeah.
So I'm
I
like,
see you too much.
yeah.
I'm sorry, my Clara lovers. I love you guys.
Like, she's cool.
Agree to disagree.
We're not getting depth. I literally have no idea. Because, like, what's even happening in the season? Like, what? I know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like now it's like first it was, okay, doctor's name. Mm-hmm. Okay, lose Amy Rory. Mm-hmm. Mystery girl.
Mm-hmm.
There's something about Clara.
There's something about Clara.
Yeah, I know.
That's our story.
Mm-hmm. But I will say 50th anniversary. I can't wait.
And I have like a theory, and I just hate it already.
Why do you think wait, what's your theory?
Because 50th, right?
Yeah.
And we're always saying, like, how, like, there's gonna be multiple doctors. I don't like that. In my head, that's what's gonna happen. Because what do you mean? How you've already changed into him? So how are you also here? How can we see multiple? We can't go on our own time stream, so how are you Anyways.
I love it. Anyway, also, just so you know, we're also starting a little bit of a new schedule here where we're doing every other week. So Wednesday today is Doctor Who. Next week we'll have a Monday bookish video. So if you like our bookish things, go ahead and watch that. And then the week after, it will be Doctor Who again. So every other week. So don't forget to make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any videos, especially because we're changing up our schedule. Please, it'll help you and it'll help us. So don't forget to also give this a like and let us know in the comments your thoughts, your ratings on all of these episodes, because we had a lot to talk about.
And explain if we're supposed to feel like a romance between them two? Don't know.
Yeah, let us know your thoughts. I know that a lot of you do love Clara, and you know, I think I need those positives right now about her. So please put them down, because I need to see that new light of her. Yeah. So hopefully we aren't ragging on her too much for you guys. We like her sometimes. Just
sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, we will see you guys next time. Bye.